Greetings and welcome to another video, and today I decided to give you guys something special. I'm going to be giving you guys a tutorial on one of my all-time favorite techniques, the headbutt. Now, got my reflex back here as my target to show you, because, what do you guys expect me to just swing my head at the air? Now, there are a few different ways of throwing headbutts, but primarily, the secret is to keep your neck straight, so you have proper spinal alignment, so you can push off from the ground, or with some variants, the power comes from twisting, or just some movement. It's not just your neck. So, now, first and most basic is just a straight headbutt. You see this a lot primarily in street fights by people who don't know how to fight, but you also see it a lot in martial arts like Sambo, Letway, and, of course, traditional karate, just less so. Now, generally, I see a lot of people doing this as last-ditch resorts, but I did recently see one guy, actually but close the distance going for a headbutt. I don't know why. He said he didn't know why, but it can work. It kind of worked for him, but so simply just keep your spine straight, connecting with me. I like to go forehead, but most people say go for top of the head. Not a fan myself. And push off from the legs. Generally, if you aim for the nose, or any spot below the nose, that's where you'll get your best damage. Now, the next ones are generally done from the clinch position. Hard to clinch something that doesn't have arms, but now generally, what a lot of people, what some people will do, I remember seeing some lightweight fighters that like doing this, but pull the head back, slam into the side. This one, generally, I do say go higher up on the head, because this is the thinnest part of your skull. This is your ear, where you can cause severe damage with basic shots to it, so try to go higher up. With this one, you can push off with your leg, but you really just want to twist into it, and try to get the motion with your hips to get as much power into it as you can. Of course, this has to be fast, since you're doing it from a clinch, where people generally can elbow, knee you, sweep you, trip you, any of that, pretty easily if you give yourself a bad position. Now, and of course, I'm going to have to mention it, but in Letway, you do often see guys jumping into their headbutts like this. I don't recommend that. The damage output is a fair bit more, and a lot of people won't see it coming, but, last thing you need is a guy with a decent guard, like this, and ending up catching one of his elbows, and suddenly you're in the ICU with a compound skull fracture. This, to the top of your head, where they generally connect with, which is like... Okay, that's another reason why I don't recommend it. It's not going to be pretty. Matter of fact, the current world lightweight champion, I believe, his name's slipping my mind. I remember he did a video with the YouTube channel Martial Arts Journey not too long ago, but he says he doesn't recommend it. He really generally prefers the one where you're just like that. Now, as for how to train these, you can work them in with mitt training pretty easily, actually. You can hit the heavy bag with it, but I wouldn't recommend putting any force into it. A lot of people say you shouldn't train headbutts because of risk of CTE, but if you do it with proper technique, you don't have that much of a risk. However, you need to recognize that just as you need how if you hit something with your leg, your shin will still hurt. Just need to know if you hit something with your head is still going to hurt. If you go into a fight thinking that you're just, with your plan being that you're going to hit the guy with your head, expect to get your head hurt. It may not happen, but be prepared for when it does, because there's a decent chance that it will happen. However, I will say, headbutts are still one of my favorite techniques. They're just fun to land, and no one ever expects it. Unless they're a Letway fighter or a Sambo fighter. In sumo, it's basically inevitable. So, now that's pretty much all the headbutts I have to talk about. I mean, I can talk about boxing, the headbutts that you sometimes see in boxing, but those they're not allowed in boxing, so you really gotta, if you're throwing one, you really gotta make sure that they don't see it. I mean, if you want a good example, Evander Holyfield had a fight with Mike Tyson where he headbutted the guy multiple times, but the ref just wouldn't call it, so Tyson just bites his ear off. I'm not sure if he bit his ear entirely off. But, So, that is my basic tutorial on headbutts. If you guys have a specific kind of technique that you want me to cover, let me know in the comments. Thank you all very much for watching. This is Random Man, signing off.